Where is it? Here it is. Trying to get myself situated here. Welcome back. I know it's been a long time since I've streamed. Had some personal stuff happen and just kind of was out of the fields for doing any streaming and gaming with as horrific as Fortnite has gotten. So kind of switched over to a new game, Minecraft. Kind of advanced at this point. I am in survival. Just to prove it. I'm in peaceful right now because I'm trying to build a lot. It's in survival. It's always been in survival. Friendly fire's off. It's just some of the things I have. Here's the seed if you enjoy watching this video and like kind of where I spawned. It's really nice. So yeah. Survival, I can still get all the trophies and everything. Just wanted to, I'll just run through real quick and show you guys a little bit of stuff. So this is actually where I started in survival. So as you can see, there's a lot of the core materials, the acacia, the cobblestone, the stone brick, things like that were used in this home. Some redstone work. Dedicate no more. Take my horse to the old town road. I'm gonna. Alright, it just told me that it wasn't sufficient enough. Hopefully you guys are still getting the video. Anyways, this is my home. Very small and quaint. This was my first home again, so it was kind of small. I've kind of built off of it since then. Did some mapping here. To earn the trophy, you have to do 9 maps, 3x3. So I did this one. This is my cat Poods. I don't know where Coda is. She's lost somewhere. But anyways, this is the living room. This is the kitchen area. Got some items down here that I was gonna throw in my chest up here. There we go. So you can see I'm stacked. So that's the kitchen. Upstairs, this is my war room. I don't know why that keeps glitching out. It's been doing that this whole time. I don't know why. Keeps going to my elytra. Look. This game is corrupt as hell. So yeah, there's my different tools, which I'm actually needing to grab. I put it away because I tried to go save a friend who unfortunately still died. This is how long I've been playing this. There's tons of extra crap everywhere. Those are all swords back there, almost filled up. Tons of diamonds, things like that. And then got this area up here. This is my cute little bed. Try to make it a little creative. Some brewing stands, my ender chest, of course. It's stocked with shulker boxes and stuff. What was this? I think this is an empty one I was gonna throw in there. So it's a nice little view of my town. So I made my own village when I first came in. Didn't have, obviously, I had a really good plot of land. Flat land was really nice. Wasn't a lot of mobs. I did die right away though. I got killed by a creeper that just spawned in my house because I didn't have any torches. Made it too big. Made a stupid mistake. So I died. But I ended up building this. Should have probably put Minecraft on here so people knew what they were watching. This is my fridge, obviously. I did a little thing. But I spawned off on this flat land and I was so excited. I'm like, you know, what do I want to do? Like my first world. Well, I decided to make a village. So I got a zombie villager. My friend helped me with learning how to use the potion of weakness and the golden apples to cure them. We started off with one villager, which was the farmers. We had 3 farmers, and then they just continued to procreate and make more, and we moved them out houses, and so now we have a whole village. Some houses are empty because they died or whatever the case may be, but trading with villagers has gotten me a lot of emeralds, and all this was built by me in survival, which has been pretty rough. What efficiency are you? Roger, what efficiency you got, buddy? Efficiency 5. We're gonna write that on the door. Just noticed that didn't have that on here. So since there's nobody on, I'm just gonna kind of chill and be quiet, and then when people do start showing up and asking questions, obviously I answer them. If you're tuning into this video after it's been live, I'm just gonna go ahead and show the space. Soul sand elevator, super easy to make. Just soul sand, and then you waterlog some water. Super easy. Enchantment room for public use. This is broke because a friend of mine and I got stuck in the elevator, and we had to have another friend come on the server to help us out because we were lazy. One of us could have left, but we didn't. Minecraft hell, another little piston doors, pretty easy to make. That is a old friend of mine's home and no longer plays on this server, so we might turn that into something later. My flint guys, because obviously when you're mining you get a crap ton of flint. There's so much more. We have a cemetery here. So you're gonna watch a progression. So these buildings were made in the very beginning of time, so this is when the real, like, I didn't have anything, like, but crap. So you'll notice that it starts off as like stone and things like that, diorite, the cemetery, and then this is the industrial area. So these are where the farm, or like the farms will be set up essentially. This is the chicken farm, the egg farm. You can hear the eggs, or the chicken down there. There's more chests down there that are currently collecting eggs. I think there's like 5 double chests down there. A lot of these are thanks to Mr. Crayfish. He's helped me with a lot of the builds, and some of these are my own design. Right now I'm just taking the honey bottles, getting the honey blocks, which you can see I've got quite a lot, so how I've done this is actually amazing. It works quite well. So if you notice, the empty bottles are going down. They're actually going into a hopper down there, because there's an issue with doing the bee farm, the honey farm, with the bottles just spitting out consistently. So I decided that I didn't like that. I didn't want the empty bottles spitting back and then me having to continuously manually refeed them. So I made this little contraption here where they go down into a hopper, spit out through a dispenser, not dispenser, I'm sorry, a dropper, and then go up through the soul sand elevator where the water source is right there, and then the water source pushes them into this hopper where they're fed all the way back down the line and back into here. And as you can see, it works quite efficiently, as all of these are pretty much full. Let's see, this one's getting filled, it looks like. I'm gonna have to make more glass a little bit, but pretty nifty invention. This is my friend's invention. Well, not invention, I don't know where he got it from, but this is his build. This is a sugarcane farm. So the observers notice when the sugarcane gets 4 high, which then tells the pistons to push out. They get a signal source, they push out, all the sugarcane then goes into the source water, into the hoppers, then into the chest, which that's what just happened to my grass block. Oh no, I have, or my dirt block, I have dirt. And then here is the basic, like the electricity of the build. I don't know if you can see. This is where any extra stuff is being spit back into the water. So that way it's ensuring that you have you're getting all of the sugar cane, and then the electricity obviously for the observers. So yeah, pretty cool. And this is just a build around it to make it look decent. I told them kind of just make the farm and then I'll build around it, and that's exactly what I did. So that way it looked nice. Again, my friend's house here. And then you get into the city. So the city was meant to be more fun colors, more fun materials, things like that. So we'll kind of just start off right here. This is the bakery and the cafe. So a little bit of cute things in here. The little register I tried to duplicate, or I tried to replicate, but wasn't too good at it. And then some cakes. This is a working microwave. I don't think I have. Let's see. Oh, I don't. Okay, so I'll break this to show you. So let's just pretend this was some type of raw food or anything that could be cooked. Actually, you can throw it into the microwave. Wait a second. And then once it's finished, it's going to beep and come back out cooked, which is pretty nifty. It's pretty cool. I was going to do some working vending machines. This is just kind of a knockoff. There's no redstone involved. It's really simple. Just threw some stuff in there for people who are just joining in. They can grab some food for free. Little setup outside with the little umbrellas. I thought it looked cute. Looks like a little Starbucks. This is the, oh, and the contraption, the microwave contraption in there, I think was EI, I think, or I forgot how to say his name. I'm not really into the whole YouTubing thing. This is the clothing store, so you have the ability to purchase an iron armor set for only 44 emeralds. This is Mr. Crayfish's build I took from him. So 16 diamonds. What happens is when you place the diamonds in here, those glass doors will open and you'll have access to the armor set. The lights will shut off. It is a manual. I'll have to manually come down, take the diamonds, and then replace the armor. But yeah, pretty nifty. It works. Pretty cool. This is Wawa. This is another friend of mine's build. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it. I think I'm going to take some of this out to put some grass back. I was contemplating making a nice little sidewalk around the city, but just haven't done so yet. Still kind of working on how I want this built. And then this is the Welcome Center. Brand new building. Not sure if I like the build. This is a friend of mine as well. Might change out some of the colors, but shows the map. Then there's some little nifty snacks. There's going to be a sign and stuff for people, as well as a book to kind of give off some rules and conditions, the cost of certain things and things like that. So obviously when you're brand new to any world, especially on survival, you're in a grind. You're trying to get diamonds to be able to purchase or to be able to get, you know, your tools and things, and find enchantment books. And of course you can fish it away, or you can come to the bookstore. At the bookstore we have a I Care program, where if you don't want some enchantment books, like let's say you have a lot of enchantment books and you don't need them, you can bring them in here, and these are free for people to use. I thought it was kind of cool to have that program, and people have been donating it to it. So this is a experience farm. If you don't understand how it works, basically you hold the item that you want to heal that has mending on it, or if you just need experience, and then you collect the items out of the hopper and go back into, out of the furnace, and continue to do that until your item is healed, or until that you have the levels that you want, going back in and out. What this is the hopper right here. Feeds. You can do this with anything that can be cooked. Feeds into this hopper, which then feeds into this furnace. This is where your fuel source would go, which is empty, getting kind of low. Underneath here there is another hopper with a chest, and you leave 8 spaces open for whatever item that you're going to be cooking, and then fill the rest up with like a grass block, one grass block in each one. And so you only have 8 spots, so you need a total of 14 stacks to get this working. Obviously, the more you can get, the better, so you can fill up this top chest, but definitely 14 stacks of whatever you're trying to use. And then you can essentially start using the experience farm. Pretty cool. Once you do start getting mining and you got some of your stuff, you can come here and purchase some items. So as you can see, they're 2 diamonds each. What you would do is, if you wanted, let's say we wanted a mending book, which is right here. We would just move this arrow to mending, put the 2 diamonds in, and the book would then be dispensed in here. This is thanks to Mr. Crayfish. And then this is a maintenance door. I can actually show you how the doors work in a second. They're pretty cool. But there's all the redstone and things back there that I need to do to fill the items. So yeah, there's that. And then, courtesy in my world, because I don't let people build on the lot unless I know they know how to build, or they are, you know, I know that they can build, basically. I make them live in the already, so right here is an apartment building that I made. You walk in here, and these are people's apartments. This is my friend Kate's apartment. I'm not gonna go, actually, I'm just gonna break in. Sorry, Kate. I'm gonna go in just so I can grab my keys here. Sorry, Kate. Putting your door back, I promise. Accidente. So I have keys in every one of the apartments that are purchased for 40 diamonds. They get an apartment key. They get their old key, and then they also get a spare. We're gonna go in actually apartment number 2, since we kind of just walked through that one. When I first started this, I was letting people do their own, like buying it and then changing the colors, which I'm actually gonna stop doing, just for the purpose of the build. But basically, only this key will work to open this door. You can put whatever else you want to in this dropper. You can put a grass block, you can put another piece of paper, and you can attempt to open this door, and it's not going to open. You have to have this apartment key, press the button, and it opens. So it's pretty cool. This is the brand new one that we just did. Comes with a full set of armor and some cool stuff, a bed. It's pretty simple. His balcony is kind of messed up because he's got a store right here, but all is well. It's a good apartment, good size. There's storage here. He could put some stairs here if he really wanted to be able to put another double chest there. And of course he can put some boxes right here. Pretty much do his room however he wants. More boxes if he wants to make it look like a dresser, or he can just fill his whole damn house up with boxes for all I care. But yeah, that's his build. I'm gonna go ahead and take this key out. As soon as you take the key out of the chest, it does shut, and that's just simply because the comparator signal goes off and tells it to close. Then there's an upstairs. Do have it on peaceful, so I'm not worrying about closing the doors. Otherwise, when it's on hard, I normally do, obviously. But this is my son's house. If you can kind of peek through. Each one of them has a balcony, which is pretty nifty. What apartment is he? I think it's 3. We'll open it. So again, just placing this in the dropper. Is this apartment 3? Yep. Okay. Press the button. It opens. And he's got a nice little organized house. His bedroom is being used. It looks like I don't even think he has a bed in here. This closet. He's got a bigger closet, but a smaller room, it looks like. So the build's kind of changed just based on the redstone that I used. So this will close. And I think the boathouse is open. My game is so laggy because there's so much redstone. It's going crazy. Alright, now pushing forward. We have, like I said, this little convenience store, and then over here I have a friend of mine's build who's no longer on this world either. So I'm selling his home for only 350 diamonds, and the reason why the price is so high, you'll see in a second. So there is the same key concept. The key's actually inside right now, inside the chest. These are piston doors. This is all of his own design. He's got a cute little kitchen nook. There was an expansion to the home. It's got a little pantry you can use. You can put some chests in here to use it for a pantry. I'm gonna put some trap doors here to block the redstone work so nobody can see the redstone work. But I'll do that when it's time. It's got a little sitting area. This is mostly empty because it's an empty home. So you can put torches or lanterns in once you purchase the home. Then you go upstairs, there's a guest bedroom. An empty space that can be changed out, and then this is his own build. I didn't redo anything in here, so there's a lot of stuff I would probably change as far as it goes, but it's what's existing. Once someone purchases it, it's pretty much they have the ability to change some things with approval. And then I don't know why this is here. We're gonna get rid of it. And then you have the yacht. Little sitting area. Sorry, there's a little sitting area back here. Then there's a yacht. Yacht's pretty cool. He built the yacht and didn't have a way down, so we'll just jump. But the yacht is pretty spacious actually. So you have the ability to put stuff in here, such as beds, things like that. There's even an upper deck area for whatever you may want. Put beds up here. You could put like a little lounge area, sauna, jacuzzi, whatever, little pool thingy. But yeah, I thought this was a pretty cool build. I'll kind of stand off. There's a conduit under here, so you can breathe under the water and get the achievement for swimming with the fish, which is pretty cool. But there's the yacht. It's a freaking awesome build. He did an amazing job. He's an amazing builder. So these were some of the buildings that were done after, you know, obviously supplies were gotten. There was a mesa. We went and got some terracotta. We went to the nether. We got some nether wart. Had the ability to concrete. I'm currently, the reason why I have so much dirt in my inventory is I am currently filling in this whole lot to make it equal and level to the rest of the lot, because we have a residential area I'm going to be putting in here where I'm going to have more villagers. And you'll see in a second, once the chunks come in, there's a freaking casino, which is going to have redstone contraptions. It's not completely done yet. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. But I'm filling in this lot to basically make room for it. And yeah, I haven't figured out how people are going to get there yet. I have some ideas, but that's the build. It's just gutted right now. There's nothing inside of there. And then, so obviously as time went by, I started gathering all these resources, building blocks, things like that, and had to have space for it. So going back to my home, back to the village, just made a real simple basement. Hi, pig. No pig. So this is a sorting system. So essentially, anytime I put something in the chest that's on my outside dock, it goes and sorts through here. And people can go ahead and take advantage of the blocks that are down here to build their abodes or whatever I'm building. And there's a lot of stuff in here. Shulker boxes full of items, concrete, glowstone, terracotta, the glazed terracottas, and some of these as well. So lots of different builds, pretty cool. And the last part is simple. It's the mine shaft. So how I got all of the good stuff that I got is because I created a mine shaft to be able to easily access all of the ore, but I did a little thing. I made a cute little aquarium. You come down here, and I just went straight down at, as you can see, we're at level 10. This would be level 11, this would be level 12, which is perfect for diamonds, and just had straight down until I was pretty much full, halfway full of stuff where I couldn't carry anything more, and then would come back 2 blocks. Well, it looks like this one's 1 block away. I'm not sure why it started off that way. But then we went 2 blocks. I think someone else might have. Nope, this was definitely me. 2 blocks away, and then would go down. So as you can see, I'm like brand new. This is my first world, so I just didn't know apparently what the hell I was doing when I first started. Go down this way. There is more strip mining that was done, and it gets pretty messy because other people came onto the world and started mining as well, and they're brand new, so they are learning as well. Lots of that stuff. There is down further. There's actually there's a, what is it called? A beacon for people to use when they're mining that speeds up the mining process, which is pretty awesome. This is a send and receive, so for some reason this cart was upstairs. I could press this button, it would come back down. It's pretty nifty. But that's it. I guess I'm going to probably just end this here. Wait for it to be a little bit later in the day when there's more people active on my stream. And show you guys kind of some of the builds. I'm going to be doing some redstone builds, and I'll kind of explain the contraptions as I'm making them. I'm going to try to just make them for my own design. But this is it. This is the world, and this is all empty back here. I'm filling it in, and then I'll be doing streets and houses full of villagers. I kind of want a whole active village site here, which is going to be crazy with raids, I'm sure, once it gets off of peaceful. So I'm kind of not excited to see where this goes, but we'll handle it when we get there. Alright, well, thank you for watching the stream. If you did enjoy the content, obviously go ahead and like the video. I will definitely be sharing more content. I know this is something different from what I normally post, but this is kind of what I'm into now. It's been a long time, so I just wanted to do some type of stream for you. Thank you so much for viewing. Have a great day.